Sati kari sani sati sani pada ni da pa ma pada ni raja mule nammiti pada ni raja mule nammiti. Meet the raga Shanmukhapriya. This is one of the popular favorite ragas in Carnatic music, and I personally love to sing this raga because it fills me with a sense of bhakti or devotion. So this raga is known to evoke that bhakti rasa. So there are many compositions ranging from varnams to kritis where we explore the different dimensions of this raga. But in today's video, we are going to cover some of the absolute basics of raga Shanmukhapriya, which is very important for you to know. Even if you have learnt many songs in this raga, even if you are at an intermediate level in your music, you should still be very clear with certain basics. Okay, so in today's video, we are going to analyze the notes of this raga, the important gamakas of this raga, and if you stay till the end, I will give you a vocal exercise that will help you master the gamakas and handle your compositions more easily. So stay with me till the end. I am Pratibha Sarathy and you're watching VoxGuru's YouTube series. If you enjoy our videos, please hit that subscribe button right away. We share videos very actively and I don't want you to miss out on a single video. So please do subscribe and it will really make my day. Let's jump right into the video. So the first thing we are going to learn is the Swarasthanas. So whenever we meet a new raga, before we get into the gamakas and the raga bhava and all of that, we need to know what are the plain Swarasthanas, the skeleton of the raga, okay? So I always make my students visualize the notes on a 12 note scale, right? We have totally 12 notes. So every new raga that we learn, you should visualize where exactly it lies on the 12 note scale so that you know which variant you are singing, okay? So let's start with the first note, which is sa. Sa. So that is a fixed swara, no variants, right? Then we move on to re, which uses the higher variant. So re. Then we go to ga, which is the lower variant. Ga. Then we go to ma, which is the higher variant. Ma. Then pa, which is fixed. Pa. Then da, which is the lower. Da. Then ni is also lower. Ni. And then the upper sa. Sa. Okay. So let us now sing this Arohanam and Avarohanam with completely plain notes first. Sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. So any new raga that you learn, make sure that you are able to sing the notes completely plain first and you are very clear of what are the absolute Swarasthanas, and only after that you should start learning the gamakas of the raga. And now let us see how the raga sounds with gamakas. Sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. Sounds very different, doesn't it? So it is these gamakas which actually make up the raga. Without the gamakas, it is just a scale, right? So let us now break down these gamakas and understand what exactly is happening here. So let's start with the Arohanam. First we have sa, which is plain. Sa. Then we have ri, which is also plain. Ri. Then we have ga, which goes like ga. So what's happening here? We are oscillating between ri and ga. So we are actually singing ri ga ri ga ri ga ri ga ga. Then moving on to ma. Ma. So here we are actually singing ma ga pa ma pa ma pa ma pa ma ma. Right? So even though we are saying only ma, there are so many other notes that we are passing through. So that is why you should train your ear really well so that you are able to recognize all these subtle movements. Then moving to the next note, which is pa. Pa. That's totally plain. Then da. da. So what's happening here? Pada, 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 da. So it is a smooth oscillation between pa and da. And then moving on to ni, ni. So either we can sing it plain like that, or we can sing ni, ni da ni, ni. Okay. So either of the versions is okay. And then the upper sa, sa, that is plain. So let's sing the full Arohanam with the gamakams. Sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa. And now moving on to the Avarohanam, the upper sa is plain, sa. Then ni is also plain, ni. Then da, da. Ni pa da, da. Then pa, pa, plain. Then ma, ma. Pa ma, pa ma, pa ma, ma. Right? Then ga, ga. Ma ri ga ri ga ri ga ri ga, ga. Then ri, ri, totally plain, and sa, sa, also plain. So let us now sing Avarohanam. Sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. Now let's sing Arohanam and Avarohanam back to back. Sa ri ga ma pa da ni sa, sa ni da pa ma ga ri sa. So that was the basic structure of the gamakas. So as you can see, we are not applying gamakas to each and every note, right? So some notes have an oscillation, some notes are always kept plain, right? So these are the kind of things you should notice when you are learning a new raga. We should not apply gamakam wherever we feel like, right? So it is very, very specific to the raga. So now let me give you a vocal exercise that will help you develop this control over the gamakas. So the concept of this exercise is very simple. As you can see, there are some commas in the exercise, right? What do you mean by the comma? The comma means you have to elongate that particular note, right? So if there is a comma after ni, you have to elongate the ni. If there is a comma after da, you have to elongate the da. But we are not going to elongate it in a plain manner, right? Since we are practicing gamakams, we will elongate it with the appropriate gamakam. So this will help us understand which notes can be given gamakam and which notes have to be kept totally plain. So let us do the exercise and then you will understand it better. Sa ri ga ma pa da ni, 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 sa ri ga ma pa da ni. So by doing this exercise, we get a clear idea of how to sing a gamakam for the short note and for the long note, right? So here itself you can see that some notes like ri, pa, ni, sa, they have no gamakam. They will always be kept plain. But notes like ga, ma, da will carry an oscillation. And based on whether it is short note or long note, the extent of oscillation also varies. So you need to develop that complete control to sing it in both ways. Hope you enjoyed meeting the raga Shanmukhapriya. Please let me know in the comments which ragas I should cover next. And if you want to kickstart your journey learning the ragas in such a detailed manner, step by step, then please join VoxGuru's live Carnatic curriculum. I have designed a very, very beautiful and structured Carnatic curriculum which focuses on strengthening your basics. So no matter which style of music you may be interested in, ultimately you need a strong foundation in music, right? You need to have a strong sense of pitch, you need to have a strong sense of rhythm, you need to have a very flexible voice so that you can sing any type of song very easily, right? So these are very universal things that we will work on through the Carnatic curriculum. So please do join us. All you have to do is drop us a WhatsApp message right away. I have shared the link in the description. So just say hi and we'll get back to you with all the details of our curriculum, and based on what is your current level, we will suggest what is the right place for you to start. And also don't forget to download the VoxGuru app, where we have plenty of self-learning courses for you. Particularly, you can look for a course on mastering gamakas. So I have taught the gamakas of 15 different ragas. So through that course, you will get a great understanding of different types of gamakas and how they behave in different ragas. And also you can explore the course multi-raga alankaras. So in this also I have covered 21 ragas, right? So how to sing alankaras in different ragas, that is also very important practice. So you can find this series also on the VoxGuru app. So it's a very detailed series of courses. Please do explore that, and I will also be waiting for your WhatsApp message so that we can kickstart your musical journey together. See you soon and enjoy your practice.